Hello, thank you for watching my weekly video update. Yesterday, Governor DeWine released the state's guidance for reopening schools. It contained 5 main areas of focus: assessing symptoms for staff and students, hand washing, cleaning and disinfecting our school buildings, maintaining social distancing of 6 feet, and using face coverings. I was grateful to see these areas of focus. They exactly match the principles behind our draft reopening plans. The work of our stakeholder groups and advisory committee, the results from our survey of parents, all were supported by our state's recommendations. So here are the basics. I want to provide you a brief overview of our plans. We want students back in school. The educational and the mental wellness benefits are too great not to do so. We will, however, return to school with health and safety as our top priority. School will not look the same as usual. Every measure we take, even if it's inconvenient or less than optimal, it is taken to protect our community. We also know that some families will want their children to continue with online learning from home, no matter how effectively we address health and safety. Beechwood will offer all K-12 families the choice of online learning from home next school year. For our preschool, Bryden, and Hilltop students, school will be in person 5 days per week. Students will stay in one classroom for the day, except for breaks outside and for PE. We have enough classrooms and enough staff to expand the number of classes at each grade level so that each grouping of students is small and can maintain 6-foot distancing. For Bryden and Hilltop families that choose for their children to remain home, we are able to assign a dedicated teacher to this group of students at each grade level. And that grouping of students then will have this teacher designing an online program specifically for them each day. At the middle and high school, students will come to school 4 days per week: Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. To maintain our distancing requirement, we have to divide our student population in half. So we'll have a group 1 and a group 2. Group 1 will attend school for a half day in the mornings, group 2 a half day in the afternoons. On Wednesdays, and during the other half of days when students are at home, they will engage in online learning that supports their in-school curriculum. Middle and high school families also have the online-only option. Because of the many course offerings and the levels of classes, a variety of approaches to online learning are going to be needed. Some online learning may involve logging into a live stream of a class that is going on in school, while others may involve a teacher with a dedicated section for online learning only. These decisions will depend upon the number of students who choose to be in school versus those who remain online at home. We are considering delaying the start of school from August 19th to August 24th. This will give us a full week with our staff to prepare for our students' return. When we return to school, all staff and all students will be required to complete a daily health checklist before school. Doctors are emphasizing to us that 80% of virus transmission prevention can be achieved through the wearing of a face covering and through hand washing. So all of our staff and all of our students will be required to wear a face covering, a mask, a face shield, or other option, and we will require hand washing and sanitizing multiple times each day. We know that wearing a face covering can be very challenging for long stretches, so we will build in time at all levels for breaks outside, and during those times we'll be able to remove our masks. Early next week, you will receive a far more detailed description of our reopening plans, and you'll be asked to commit your child to either the in-school or the online option for the first semester of the school year. Be on the lookout for this important communication. Should you have any questions about these options, email your building principal. By the end of next week, our numbers for each option should be clear, and we will begin working with staff to implement our plans. Thank you to the many staff, parents, and community members who contributed their time, thought, and care into these designs, and to all of you for your patience and your support. This is truly a community effort, and each of us plays an important role in keeping one another safe. Thank you for watching. Happy 4th of July. Stay Bison strong.